Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Ryan and we are back for yet another TF2 in detail video. Now, in this video we're gonna be covering the Rocket Jumper and the Market Gardener. I was mucking around with these for a bit, but I'm just absolutely horrible at rocket jumping while using the Market Gardener, so instead of boring you guys with some horrible gameplay of me dying 20 times and only killing like 1 or 2 people, I thought I would just put this gameplay in the background. I was doing some sniping on High Tower, and I'm actually glad I recorded this because I can actually use it for this video now. I'm using the Hitman's Heatmaker and the Cleaner's Carbine and the Tribalman's Shiv. I feel that I do pretty decent this round, so I hope you guys enjoy that gameplay, but that's not what this section of the video is about. So first of all, let's look at the Rocket Jumper. Now, the Rocket Jumper is a level 1 rocket launcher, plus 200% max primary ammo on wearer, no self-inflicted blast damage taken, minus 100% damage penalty, no random critical hits, and wearer cannot carry the intelligence briefcase. This is a special no damage rocket launcher for the for learning rocket jump tricks and patterns. Ammo loaded is 4, ammo carried is 60, the time between shots is 0.8 seconds, to reload the first rocket is 0.92 seconds, and every rocket after that is 0.8 seconds. So this rocket launcher isn't a rocket launcher where you well, I can't talk tonight. This is a rocket launcher where you run out. It's not where you run out into the battlefield and go boom boom boom, try and blow people up. What you want to do with this rocket launcher is pair it up with the Market Gardener, and then what you're going to do is you're going to rocket jump in the air, land on people's heads, and get that critical hit with the Market Gardener. Now, you might be thinking, oh well, that might not work too good. You know, why would you do that? But you know, you won't get too many kills if you're not an expert at rocket jumping or anything. Then this probably isn't worth getting. But it's kind of good to practice in public games as well. You can join jump servers, and then on those, you know, you can kind of practice there. But if you kind of want to practice on public servers without killing yourself every time, this is definitely, you know, try it out. If you want to have some fun on TF2, try it out. If you're not worried about getting kills or dying a lot, then yeah, definitely get this. It's kind of fun to just maybe get some friends together and just all use it, and just all use rocket jumpers and Market Gardeners, and then try and annoy the other team. It's not very good in Capture the Flag because they changed it so you can't carry the intelligence with it. So because on some maps, I can't remember the name, you could pretty much jump from one intelligence room to the other in like 1 or 2 jumps, and then, you know, that's pretty much round over. But this can be good for other game modes, like some control point game modes. Like you can, because this kind of makes you, with the rocket jumper, you can get to places faster than a scout. On a 5 control point map, you will be able to get to the control points faster than a scout if they're kind of, you know, open in the air, like some of the points on Badlands. You can get from the middle point to the second point extremely fast in like 1 or 2 jumps with the rocket jumper on control point Badlands, and this can be extremely helpful to your team because you can, you know, kind of just, your team can be capping it, and then while they're capping it, you can just rocket jump there. By the time you're there, they would have capped the point, and that means you can start capping the next one. And say if you do this with some friends and you get it sorted out, so like there's 4 of you, say all of you using the rocket jumper, 2 of you go cap 1 point, the next 2 will rocket jump to the next point. By the time they're there, the point will be finished, they'll start capping it, and then the other 2 friends can rocket jump to the next point. And if you can kind of be 1 step ahead of the enemy, this can be really effective in those types of maps, even if you're not using it with the Market Gardener. Now let's quickly move on to the Market Gardener. The Market Gardener is a level 10 shovel. It deals crits while the wielder is rocket jumping, but it has no random critical hits. Its base damage is 65. It does 55 to 75 damage. A critical hit does 195 damage, and a mini crit is 75 to 101 damage. Its attack interval is 0.8 seconds. So it's pretty much the same as just like the default shovel, except it has no random critical hits. But if you're rocket jumping, and while you're in midair and you're rocket jumping and you hit someone with it, it'll be a critical hit, which will be 195 damage, which will pretty much one hit most classes except for a heavy, and maybe some other classes if they're overhealed, like a pyro or a demo man. But we're not too worried about that. Because if you're sorry, wow, I can't talk at all. I'm really sorry. But this is really good paired up with the rocket jumper, because you can rocket jump all you like. It's not going to hurt you. Then you can just land on people, and then you can just critical hit them with the Market Gardener. But I would only recommend using this setup if you are actually like really good at rocket jumping, and you will be able to get at least as many kills as you get deaths to make it kind of worth your while to do this. Now another thing an item I found really useful with this set is the Mantreads. They reduce push force, so if people are kinda like shooting you with explosions, you won't get pushed back as far. Well, that's at least how I interpret it. But the main thing is 3 times falling damage to the player you land on. So if you miss the Market Gardener critical hit, you can still land on their head, do quite a bit of damage to them, and just whack them like 1 or 2 times with the Market Gardener, and you can still kill them. So even if you don't get that critical hit with the Market Gardener, you can still land on their head with the Mantreads, do like a decent amount of damage, and then you can just keep whacking them with a shovel until you cut their head off or whatever happens. Now, just talking about this a bit more, I wouldn't recommend buying these weapons if you're not going to be rocket jumping a lot, or doing that sort of thing, because if you're not good at rocket jumping, then you're just going to get frustrated, because you'll be trying to get places, you'll be trying to rocket jump, but you'll just fail, and then it'll just aggravate you a bit more, and then you'll get angry with the game, and then you won't want to play, and then it's not really fun to use if you can't really use it properly. So maybe before you buy these items, maybe try and find like a jump server, and then I suppose you could practice on a jump server until you can do all the jumps on that server. Once you can do them all, then go get the set, try it out in some public games, and then try and have some fun with it. But if you think that TF2 is getting a bit boring for you, and you kinda want to have a bit of fun, do something different with some friends, then get the rocket jumper, and maybe not the Market Gardener, because maybe something like an equalizer or a escape plan might be a bit better if you're quite bad at rocket jumping. But if you just want to have some fun with some friends and just muck around and maybe troll some people, then just get the rocket jumper on its own. I think it's only like 49 cents on the TF2 store. So just kind of like a good break to have if you're kind of getting bored of the same old thing in the game, like over and over and over again. Then you can just get this out with some friends, and you can just have some fun. So yeah, thanks heaps for watching this video, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. On screen now you will see a link to the previous video I did, and on the right you will see a link to my channel where you can click there, and then you can go see all my other videos, all my other TF2 in details, and subscribe to my channel. So thanks heaps for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.